Welcome back. In today's video, I am going to show you how to get these really beautiful swashes and curly flourishes on these fonts in Cricut Design Space. Those are called glyphs, and they are special decorative characters that are actually hiding in certain fonts. You just have to know how to find them. I actually have a video on this from 6 years ago, which is just crazy that it's been that long, but it's pretty outdated and I have gotten some questions about it and I figured it was time for a full updated version. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to do this on a Mac and a Windows, so I'll put timestamps down in my description box. I'm going to use this font as an example. This font looks really cool, but I'll show you when I type it in Cricut Design Space, it's not going to look quite the same. I'll hit download. The zip file will go to the top. I'll click it to unzip it. Once it's unzipped, it'll pull it into a folder. It'll give you two options to install onto your computer. There's TTF and OTF. Quick tip, if you are downloading a font and you want full access to all the fancy glyphs, look for the OTF version. The OTF is the newer, more advanced format. This is the one you want when you're looking for glyphs and decorative characters. I'm going to install this onto my computer and I'm starting with the Mac, then I'll go into Windows. I'll double click on this, then I'll click install. It automatically opened up my font book. It looks like it's on a different font. I can click the arrow to go back and it shows all my fonts in here. I'm going to scroll down to find the font I just downloaded. It's in alphabetical order, which helps. It's right here. Before I go into this, I want to show you how to open up your font book on your Mac in case this doesn't automatically pull up. I'll go down to my apps. Under applications, I'm just going to type in font and it will pull up my font book. I'll double click in here. You can see on the side I have all fonts selected. I can scroll down. You can also search and it pulls up much faster. As you can see, I have this font installed. Before I go in and show you how to find the glyphs, I just want to show you what it looks like in Cricut Design Space. I'll click on New Project. I'll go over to text and it should be in here. If you have Cricut Design Space open when you download a new font, it might not show up, so you have to close out of the program and go back into it. But let's go to System and I'll type in the font. There it is. I'll click on it. I'm going to type in the word style. The reason why I chose style is because if you go back to Creative Fabrica, you can see how the Y, L, and E have this really cool look to it. And if you want it to look like that, it's not going to when you automatically type it in Cricut Design Space. So let's go back to the font book and I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to double click in here. It'll show you all the different characters that come with this font. When you scroll down, you can see kind of the standard capital and lowercase. But when you keep scrolling, you start to see some more unique characters. Look at this A. All of these are really fun and different. I found the Y I want to use. I'm going to click it. Then you can come down and just hit copy. Now back in Cricut Design Space, what I'm going to do is double click and I am going to highlight just the Y. Then I'm going to select Command V. That's how you paste it into Design Space. And look how easy that is. So cool. And it really makes a big difference with your font. I'm going to find the L and E. How cool does that look? And when you see these fonts that you download and wonder why they don't look as neat, that's how you're able to do that. I'm just going to type it in how you normally would, just so you can see the difference. That gives it such a cool look. Now I'm over on a Windows computer. Sadly, I couldn't get the screen recording to work, so I'm filming on my camera. I hit download and it'll have me save the file. The zip file will go to the top right. I'll click on it and it'll unzip the file. I'll double click on the OTF format. On the top left, I'll click Install. To find the glyphs, I'll hit Windows R. It'll pull up char map and I'll hit OK. I'll click on the drop down and look for the font. Here's what I don't like about character map on a Windows. You have to basically scroll through this whole thing to find those special characters. It'll most likely be towards the bottom. So as you can see, I just scrolled that bar to the bottom and I'm working my way back up. You really have to search for it, but I finally found it. I found the Y, then I just double click on it. At first I just hit it once. You need to hit it twice. Then I hit copy. I'll go into Cricut Design Space and find my font. In here, I'll follow the exact same process. I'll type in my font. I'll double click on the font. Then I'll highlight just the Y. Then I'll hit Control V to paste. And there you go. I will swap the L and E quick. This time I have a better idea of where it's at, so I dragged that cursor down to about where it was and found it much faster. I add both of those. I ended up selecting the wrong E, but still that whole process is the same. That's it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I would love it if you subscribed if you're new to my channel. If you have any questions at all, comment in the comment box below and I will try to get back to you, and I'll just see you in my next one.